Am I recording now? Gosh. I can't ever tell. Hang on. Fantastic. Okay. Hang on. Let's start this all over again. Okay. Now that my mic's on. Oh my gosh. So, I'm trying to get as much streaming as I possibly can tonight. Because real world Valentine's Day, which is why I turned the camera that way. So I'm trying to get as much streaming as I possibly can. There's other stuff going on too, so I'm doing as much as I can tonight. Missed Maiden's Rhapsody, although I don't know if you can double check it in Unending Journey. A preview. Valentione's Day, and I would want to do another episode of Final Fantasy I tonight too, but I'm so tired. So yeah, go watch Lord of the Rings Part 24. That's everything I said. Exactly 2 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, I'm such a good streamer. Good eve to you, adventurer. May the fire to share with you everything I know. What's with all the hearts? We of the proudish guardian house of Valentione spread ourselves across Eorzea this day in the hope that we give budding sweethearts the courage to take their first steps together. Across this ferment themselves with unspoken have we crafted events to inspire even the highest of souls. What is Valentione? Celebration. Honor the life of Count Arabelle Valentione, a high lady of Ishgard, who struck out against her life of cosseted detachment and risked all in pursuit of a pure and all-consuming love. In the years after the Countess's passing, a tradition became established among the Ishgardian populace. Every year, at this time, would they strive to emulate and her bravery by plucking up their own courage and bestowing a token of love upon the object of their affections. Triple checking this. Okay, cool. Who is Astrid? Lady Astrid belongs to the generation of emissaries. As a descendant of Countess Arabelle de Valentione, the desire to see heart skip a beat runs in her noble blood. If you would aid this diminutive avatar of love in her efforts to saturate the realm in ardor and affection, then you need but make yourself known to her. Who is Emily? Emily is a Gridanian native and an apprentice emissary of Ardor. Alongside Lady Astrid, she strives to support those in need of a little push in their pursuit of love. She is always happy to meet new and old faces alike, so I encourage you to seek her out should you wish to make her acquaintance. Who is Lisette de Valentione? Lady Lisette is the former head emissary of Ardor, and even now there are none who stoke the fires of passion in Eorzean hearts more than she. Having passed the mantle of leadership to Lady Astrid, she has taken to independently attending those in need of guidance with matters of the heart. Yeah, because she found her own sweetheart and left. That was a year before. Who is Hortefance? Sir Hortefance is an emissary of Ardor and the fiancé of Lady Lisette. Years ago, the lady found him on the verge of death and plucked him from its encroaching claws. The two were eventually reunited summers later, and they vowed to never again be apart. Sir Hortefence has passionately aided others in finding love for themselves ever since. Aww. Great. Valentione's heart chair. This charming wooden chair bears an adorable heart motif, making it clear not only by the comfort of its fluffy pink cushions, but its very form factor, that it is a product of love. The heart-shaped morsel of pure white chocolate. Those adventurers allergic to normal chocolate can rest at ease, for this silky smooth confectionery does not actually contain any kukuru powder. A heart-shaped morsel of dark chocolate, chock full of bitter-sweet memories. Prismatic heart left. This peculiar contraption creates illusions of weaving together myriad shapes of light, produces the left side of a heart. And the right side of a heart. Oh, that's adorable, so you can, like, do them together. That's fun. Just a tad crowded. The symbol of love. Hello there, friend. Can you feel that? Love is in the air, just waiting to be snatched up by questing hands. That means Valentione's day is upon us once more, and I, Astrid de Valentione, and my fellow emissaries are here to support all who would avail themselves of this bounty. Oh, but I know you. Gerald. Forgive me. I do get so caught up in my introduction. It is an absolute pleasure to see you again. Come to think of it, an intrepid adventurer like you might be just what I require. May I ask a favor of you? A fellow emissary by the name of Emily departed earlier to prepare a little surprise for our festivities, you see. But she's been gone for quite some time. I would like you to make sure she hasn't gotten herself into trouble. I would go myself or ask one of my associates to check up on her, but all are busy guiding our love-starved revelers. Would you do me this favor? Sure. I am in your debt. Before she left, Emily said she would be practicing under the trees near Valentione. No doubt you will find her there. You shall find Emily practicing under the trees near Valentione. Pray go with all haste. If I shift the angle just the teeniest bit, I bet I can triple the cuteness factor. No, quadruple it! Whoa! Hello. Oh, it's you! What brings you here, Gerald? Ah, so Astrid asked you to check on me. I appreciate you coming on her behalf. I suppose you're wondering what I've been practicing here, so far away from prying eyes. Patience, my friend, patience. If you truly wish to see what I've been cooking up, pray come to Mikado's amphitheater. Okay. I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. You brought her back as promised. Thank you, Gerald. She intends to demonstrate her... what did she call it? Right. Love heart on stage in just a moment. You can be part of her very first audience. That was, yes, cute. So this is what you've been working on. The Gudonians are a reserved people who have long been reluctant to openly express their feelings to one another. Yet I believe... of importance that we open our of love most of all. Expression. And ignite the passion in their hearts. Even to me. Would you mind lending a hand as well, Gerald? I'm sure you've touched the hearts of many. Countless few more qualified to guide others in doing and realizing their passion. You'd be surprised. Wonderful! Now, fourth, to remain on the stage for a while so we can judge your pose. Considering the import... I am equal amounts impressed and envious that you managed to perfect the gesture in so short a time. Oh, man. It took me ages just to get the hands right. Ideally, I would like you both to get started immediately, yet I do wish... Then how serendipitous it is I am to offer... Hello. How long has it been? Too long, surely. You have my personal gratitude for assisting Astrid with the celebration. Yes, well, pleased though I am for your offer, should you not be enjoying the festivities with your beloved? My adorable Astrid. may have the burden of leadership, I have not abandoned my duty as a herald of love. You said yourself that you lack for capable help. And I am here, yes? As a daughter of House Valentione, I cannot stand by as the flames of ardor dwindle. Let her help, Astrid. It might be just what she needs before her rendezvous with Hortense. Emily, I told you about that in confidence. So that's the way of it. In that case, your aid is most welcome. Well, with that settled, let us go forth and quicken the seeds of romance yet to sprout throughout Gridania. Pray teach me that pose of yours, Emily. Yes, ma'am. Might I suggest we split up? Our adventurer friend here can handle Old Gridania, whilst Lissy and I cover New Gridania. Given the season, you should no doubt find more than one individual who is flummoxed by their feelings. Strike our pose before these lost souls, and with an outpouring of love, grant them the courage to tell what's in their hearts. There are a few areas in particular I'd like you to visit once you're ready. Just say the word and we can begin. Love heart. Oh man. You have learned the emote, Love Heart. It's all about heart. Ready? Wonderful. I've marked out a few locations in the area where people tend to mingle. I'm confident you will find more than a few individuals in need of a little push. Show them your best rendition of the love heart to give them the courage they need. Pray visit the locations I marked on your map and perform the love heart to inspire those lost in the throes of love. Oh, look. This is adorable and everything. I'm just saying, maybe they want a lot. If Gridanians are this reserved, maybe they want to just not deal with Valentine's Day, entering their home so they can. I don't know, a lot of people I know just don't want to do anything Valentine's Day related. Just like, I don't want to find my... And then... Anyways. This is still a fun event. This is fun. Such a perfect specimen. Firm, but soft in the right places. Gods, I could just eat them right up. Not the produce, mind you. Him, the proprietor. Only wish I knew how to tell him the way I feel. The hopeless lass is unable to muster the courage to speak to the proprietor. Stoke the flames of her passion by performing the love heart. Hey, Little John? No, I don't want any of these things. Alright. Time to perform the secret art. Well, it's actually an ongoing thing. Okay. Oh, it's so out of character. I love it. Well, I don't know if it's out of character. It's just kind of silly. That is an adorable pose, but why show it to me? You meant to encourage me? That is very kind of you, but I'm afraid I find the prospect of confession daunting. Though I could ask him his professional opinion on which vegetables are more suited to be cut into heart shapes. A completely natural question considering the spirit of Valentione's Day, yes? Truth be told, I've had my eye on him for some time now. I simply didn't know how to approach. But thanks to your unique motivation, I finally found the inspiration I needed. Though it occurs to me, how did the heart become associated with Valentione's Day in the first place? I hope to Nafika he doesn't ask me. How did the heart become the symbol of Valentione's Day? I actually don't know. That is a good question. Okay, for realsies, I think in the real world, I don't know how it became associated with Valentine's Day, but the heart symbol, obviously that's not how a heart is actually really shaped, because there's no tubes. But I think the idea is that it's supposed to be like two twos, like, facing each other, you know? Well, it's kind of like a omega shape or a Libra shape or something, but like with a 2 instead. Know what I mean? That's the best I got. Oh, my love, what have I done to incense you so? The dejected lad appears to have had an argument with his lover. Lift his spirits by unabashedly showing him the love heart. Cope. Your pose. You pose quite the pose. I see. It's a symbol of love. A call to bare one's heart. Scars it all. My beloved stormed off earlier because I was horribly late for our rendezvous. I dared not tell her the reason for fear it would vex her further. I had been so preoccupied selecting a gift for her that I lost track of the time. I must apologize to her and explain myself. Thank you for helping me to see that, my friend. Perhaps there is time yet for Valentione's Day miracle. Run, lad, run! Brass-bound wood whaler. What is it? If you have a matter to report, keep it short. I'm rather occupied at present. Perhaps I could invite him to a meal? But how would I even broach the subject? The brass-bound wood whaler seems distracted in a way only the lovelorn are. Perhaps your best love heart will perform your best love heart to snap her out of this stupor. Cope! I'm so tired, dude. Stop that! What manner of strange gesticulation have you just accosted me with? A curse? Nay, an insult? Explain yourself this instant! Oh, but excuse me? I need to be brave enough to express my feelings? Are you claiming that I, a proud lancer of the wood whalers, lack courage of all things? Well, you would be right. I'm too craven to invite someone to a simple meal. But your gesture, now that I understand its intent, has kindled my warrior's spirit. I will carry out this task as if it were my sworn duty. My thanks, adventurer. And forgive me for assuming the worst. You have taught the townsfolk to remain steadfast in the face of love, and inspired them to act. Report the results of your efforts to Astrid at Mikedo's amphitheater. People can't seem to get enough of the love heart. You're back. Seeing as my sister has yet to return, might I ask you and Emily to recount how you fared in the meantime? Well, I found the pose to be eye-catching, if nothing else. Perhaps even embarrassingly so. Even though it was I who invented it. Regardless, I am proud to say folk were practically lining up to see it. What about you, Gerald? I see. Whilst I'm glad to hear others were spurred to action, it saddens me slightly that some do not know the origins of Valentione's Day symbol, the heart. Which makes me wonder, are you two aware of how it came to be associated with Valentione's Day? Has something to do with House Valentione, I think? Maybe? Indeed. But that only scratches the surface. Allow me to elaborate. It all began with... Lisette? Heavens, your face is white as a sheet. What's wrong? Hortefance. I saw him speaking with a woman at the Carline canopy. They were alone together, speaking intimately. The bastard. You don't suppose it was... Oh, gods. You don't suppose it was a tryst, do you? Absolutely not. You know Hortefance would never be unfaithful to you. Nay, purge the very thought from your mind. I know, but when I saw him and that woman whispering to each other like they were in their own little world, my heart stopped. Before I knew it, I was running from the sight of them as fast as my legs would take me. Love is the fruit born of bravery. Have you forgotten these words, Lisette? They are our words, passed down by our ancestors, Countess Arabelle. Our ancestor, Countess Arabelle de Valentione. She summoned the courage to pursue love through all manner of hardship. And she was not merely a countess, but also a warrior true. Naught symbolizes what she fought for more than her crimson shield, forged in the shape of a heart. The symbol is a source of courage. Remember that. Thank you, Astrid. You are right. Countess Arabelle would be mortified to see her progeny act with such cowardice. I must honor her legacy. I am ready. Hortefance! If he intends to elope with another woman and live to tell the tale, he has another thing coming. I'm clueless as to the nature of Hortefence's connection with this mystery woman, but I dare say Lisette needs friends by her side. Might I prevail upon you both to join her? But of course, leave it to us. I will kill him myself if I must. You have my gratitude. I place her in your capable hands. We'd better hurry. She said Hortefance and this unknown woman were in the Carline canopy. I'm sure that's where she's headed. Why would she not be? I know that whatever comes, you'll be there for Lisette. Now please, head to the Carline canopy with all haste. Just in case. Hang on. Swine! Stab. There you are. The situation looks rather tense. Lisette? But our meeting was not to be until later. Say, Hortefence, isn't that... Oh, she... Hortefence! Who... that... woman! God, she lost control of her tongue. What should we do? Love is the fruit born of bravery! Hortense Pastero. For what reason do you intimate yourself with this comely young maiden, knowing full well that another has entrusted her future to you? Well, have you not to say for yourself? It may seem nerves caused Lisette to fall back into her mannerisms of her noble upbringing. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. This is all a misunderstanding. I came to Hortefence for counsel, as I admired the devoted relationship he has with you. I was hoping he could offer me advice in nurturing a similar bond with the one I adore. Lisette, my love. My first thought was that you could not bear to wait another moment for our meeting. But now I see you could not bear the thought of me with another. 'Tis as if the very Fury herself stands before me, a goddess in both spirit and flesh, full of passion and devotion. Oh, what a fortunate man am I! Jeez. And I regret that my actions would cause you even a moment of suffering. Please set your heart at ease, my darling. I have eyes for none but you. Now and forever. I only chose a private location so this young lady could seek counsel away from eavesdroppers. Oh, that's it? Gods, I've made a complete fool of myself. Forgive me, both of you, that a lady of House Valentione should comport herself in such a way. I'm completely ashamed. If I may, my lady, I now understand why you would be upset, and I admire your bravery for confronting us. Would that I had the courage to give voice to my own feelings. I may no longer be the head emissary of love, but I am as well equipped as ever to speak on matters of the heart. Cope. Their reactions. I love the impact. Love is the fruit born of bravery, my dear. Though it is terrifying to bare your heart to another, it is more terrifying still to live never knowing what might have been. You must confess. The risk is worth the reward. For the rest of my... If I never... Lady. My heart is like to burst from my chest! I think that means he'll live. Anyway, the two of us will return to and the prize. I trust you won't mind if we inform her that you and Hortefance will be partaking in the earlier than scheduled? Well, 'twas our plan from the beginning. It would do much to soothe over this little misunderstanding. Please extend my apologies to Astrid for any worry I may have caused. Let us return to Mikedo's amphitheater and give Astrid news. Oh, for the love of... Would you please... Bro? You know... This is supposed to be like a whole, like, love conquers all thing. But man, imagine if he actually was doping. Dude, not just the scandal, but like him BSing his way through that. Because, I mean, that was a... my heart. Yeah, I'll kill you another year. I'll let you do the honors. It was your words which brought Lissy back to her senses, after all. I'm so relieved. It was all just an unfortunate misunderstanding. I must thank you for being there for my sister. It truly means the world. You deserve my thanks as well, Emily. Don't mention it. I'm happy we were able to help. Though we've had our ups and downs, I believe we accomplished our goal in showing folk how important it is to express their feelings to those they hold dear. All in all, I'd say this Valentione's Day has been a success. Which reminds me, although my explanation for the heart's origins was interspersed with some dramatics, I take it you were able to piece together its meaning. Yes, indeed. A noble woman and a proud knight, Countess Arabelle's legacy lives on not only in the tradition of Valentione's Day, but in its symbol, her beloved heart-shaped shield. In commemoration of her brave pursuit of love in the face of insurmountable odds, the heart came to symbolize her, and eventually the very concepts of love itself, capturing the imaginations of men and women around the world. Today, while many may recognize the symbol, few know of its history. With Emily's love heart, I believe people will become curious to know the story of our tradition, and for that, I am overjoyed. Countess Arabelle's tale will undoubtedly give many the courage to pursue love, just as it did your sister. May we all learn from the Countess's example. I pray you and yours have a Valentione's day overflowing with affection, my friend. Cope. A heartfelt gesture. Astrid has dedicated herself to making sure Valentione's day is a smashing success, so it's only right to do the same. As ever, I'll support her as best I can, and I hope you'll continue to lend us a hand when the need arises. Countess Arabelle was not only a dignified lady, but a noble knight with the resolve and grace to see her passions realized. Tell me, do you know how she developed such fortitude? Well, I have heard it said that the Countess would train at dawn and dusk each day, eschewing the wooden training buckler for her hefty, heart-shaped shield. Such effort would undoubtedly strengthen both body and mind. Pardon me? You believe I shouldn't put stock in such tales? It sounds perfectly reasonable to me. And now, as with every event, what's wrong with me? Look, why can't... Oh... What? Okay? Okay? Behold, birth the beloved dazzling embodiment of love puts Rodriguez to shame, does it not? I don't know. A lovely pose for a lovely festival. Tell me, how much better is my rendition than Bert's? Hmm? If you're fixing to have one of them heart-shaped chocolates, you can pick them up from the purveyor here. I'll have you know, their flavor is as rich as their history. Some hundreds of years ago, the Culinarians Guild was honored by House Valentione with the sole privilege of baking their heart-shaped treats, you see. And there ain't no better time than to season an ardor and affection to delight in them, is there? They're delectable as they come, so make sure you get them while the getting's good. I am not yet a culinarian. I've not joined the guild yet. I would like to make heart-shaped chocolates. I'm happy to report that Hortefance and I have been having such a splendid time that our little misunderstanding has entirely left our minds. Clearly not entirely. And now that I've assuaged any of my lingering concerns, I bid you go enjoy the festivities yourself. Forgive me. I was just reflecting on Lisette's passionate display earlier. I fear my heart has yet to recover. Look, okay? All I'm saying, the scene... What was it? 6.5? The scene in the Cradle of Darkness? That. Okay? That. Yeah. Look, okay, it's not my fault. Whee! If the heart is a symbol of Countess Arabelle, does that mean our heart-shaped palms are a sign of her blessing? Look, Kupo! All this ardor and affection is making my palm shine brighter than a star! I say banish each and every other outsider. Dude, we are trying to sell... Dude, maybe that's what they're actually, like, hooking up over. I mean, this guy's, like, trying to flirt with her, and she's just like, kill everybody. I'm like, okay. I mean... hot crazy scale, I guess. Oh, fine, if you insist. Please, my darling, won't you let me take you to dinner? She'll make a fine emissary of love yet. Emily's giving it her all. Same. We can still be friends, can't we? I suppose. Bro! Bro! Oh no! See... When they say the worst she can say is no. That's okay. We're closed. Come back later. What that every day could be a festival. Is that everyone? So that's how you do it. Well, that was very fun, and very silly, and very in character. That was good. That was a good time. Okay. Bro, okay. Okay, I'm going to leave the rest unsaid. Okay? Alright. Alright, hopefully I'm awake enough to also do a little bit of FF1. Okay, let's do this. Thanks for tuning in. Oops. That's record. I did this wrong. Alright, there we go.